Think about the life you dream of. Picture it vividly in your mind. What does it look like? What does it feel like? Imagine the details, the sights, the sounds, the emotions. This is the life you aspire to create, a life that is not just a distant dream, but a tangible reality waiting to unfold. A life full of success, joy, and meaning. Envision the moments of triumph, the celebrations with loved ones, the fulfillment that comes from engaging in activities that matter to you. These are the moments that make life rich and rewarding, the moments that you will cherish forever. That life starts right now, with the choices you make every single day. Each decision, no matter how small, is a step towards that dream life. Whether it's choosing to be productive at work, planning your day with intention, or making a conscious effort to improve yourself, every action counts. Each choice is like a brushstroke on the canvas of your future. Just as an artist carefully selects each color and stroke to create a masterpiece, you too are crafting your future with every decision you make. The canvas is blank, and you hold the brush. Some strokes are bold and deliberate, others are small and subtle. The bold strokes represent the major decisions and actions that shape your life in significant ways. The subtle strokes are the everyday choices that, while seemingly minor, contribute to the overall picture. But they all add up to create the masterpiece that is your life. Every stroke, every choice, every action contributes to the final work of art. It's a continuous process of creation, where each moment is an opportunity to add to the beauty and complexity of your life. You are not defined by your past. The past is a collection of experiences and lessons, but it does not determine your future. You have the power to move forward, to learn from what has been, and to create what will be. The future is yours to shape. You are shaped by the choices you make today. Every positive choice, every new project, every step towards better health and well-being is a building block for your future. These choices define who you are becoming and the life you are creating. Embrace the power of now and start painting your dream life. The present moment is all you truly have, and it is filled with endless possibilities. By focusing on the now, you can take control of your destiny and begin to create the life you have always dreamed of. The power is in your hands, and the time to start is now. We often think big changes require big actions. We imagine grand gestures, monumental efforts, and sweeping reforms, but the truth is, it's the small, consistent choices that have the biggest impact over time. These seemingly insignificant decisions made day in and day out accumulate and shape the trajectory of our lives in profound ways. Consider the simple act of choosing a healthy meal over fast food. It might seem like a minor decision in the moment, but repeated over weeks, months, and years, it can lead to significant improvements in health and well-being. Or think about the habit of recycling. Each time you choose to recycle, you contribute to a larger environmental impact. Writing in a journal daily might feel like a small task, but it can lead to greater self-awareness and personal growth over time. Imagine a ship sailing across the vast ocean. The journey is long and the destination is far. At first glance, the ship seems to be moving steadily in one direction, but what if the captain makes a tiny adjustment to the rudder? This small change, almost imperceptible at first, can alter the ship's course dramatically over time. A tiny adjustment to the rudder, barely noticeable at first, can change the ship's course dramatically over time. This is the power of small choices. Just like the ship, our lives are guided by the small decisions we make every day. These choices, though they may seem trivial, have the potential to lead us to entirely different destinations. Your choices are like that rudder. Each decision, no matter how small, contributes to the direction of your life. Whether it's choosing to exercise, read a book, or save a little money each day, these actions accumulate and steer you towards your goals. Don't underestimate the power of small, positive choices repeated day after day. These actions, though they may seem insignificant in isolation, build upon each other and create a foundation for success. Over time, the cumulative effect of these choices becomes evident, leading to significant progress and achievement. They will steer you towards your goals, even if the progress seems invisible at first. Just as the ship eventually reaches its destination, guided by countless small adjustments, you too will achieve your aspirations through the power of consistent positive choices. Remember, it's the small choices that make the biggest impact. Time is the most valuable resource we have. Once it's gone forever. We can't buy it back, we can't rewind it. Think about people who achieved great things. Did they waste time making excuses? No. They took action. They made every moment count. Don't let time slip through your fingers. Start working towards your dreams today. Because the best time to plant a tree was 20 years ago. The second best time is now. Why do we stay stuck, even when we know we want more? Often it's the comfort zone. It's familiar, it's safe, and it whispers promises of ease. But real growth happens outside of our comfort zone. It happens when we challenge ourselves, learn new skills, and embrace the unknown. Stepping outside your comfort zone can be scary. But remember, the greatest rewards lie beyond the boundaries of what you know. Section 5. Fear, the silent dream killer. Fear is a powerful emotion that can shape our lives in ways we often don't realize. It whispers in our ears, telling us to be cautious, to avoid the unknown, and to stay within the boundaries of what feels safe and familiar. But what if we could see fear for what it truly is, a silent dream killer that holds us back from reaching our full potential? Fear is a natural human emotion. It's an instinctive response designed to protect us from danger. In the wild, it kept our ancestors safe from predators and other threats. But in the modern world, fear often manifests in ways that are less about physical survival and more about emotional and psychological barriers. But it can also be a barrier to our dreams. It can make us hesitate, second-guess ourselves, and ultimately, it can prevent us from taking the steps necessary to achieve our goals. Imagine standing before a locked door, knowing that on the other side lies the life you've always dreamed of, but being too afraid to turn the key. Fear tells us to play it safe, to avoid risks, to stay small. It convinces us that the unknown is too dangerous, that failure is too painful, and that it's better to stay where we are, even if we're not truly happy. It creates invisible barriers that keep us from moving forward, from growing, and from experiencing the fullness of life. But imagine the possibilities if you didn't let fear control you. What if, instead of listening to the voice of fear, you chose to listen to the voice of courage? What if you decided to take that leap of faith, to step out onto that vast open road, and to embrace the unknown with open arms? What could you achieve if you had the courage to chase your dreams, no matter how big or scary? Think of the people who have achieved great things, who have crossed finish lines and who have reached the pinnacles of success. They too felt fear, but they chose to move forward anyway. They chose to believe in themselves and in their dreams. Don't let fear hold you back. Break the chains that bind you, tear up the paper labeled fear, and take control of your destiny. You have the power to overcome the obstacles that fear places in your path. You have the strength to push through the doubts and the uncertainties. Recognize it, acknowledge it, and then take action anyway. Fear will always be a part of life, but it doesn't have to dictate your choices. By facing your fears head on, by taking that deep breath and stepping forward, you can begin to rewrite your story. You can start to live a life that is not defined by fear, but by courage and determination. You are braver than you think. Each step you take in the face of fear is a testament to your strength and resilience. Stand tall, look out at the vast landscape of possibilities before you, and know that you have the power to achieve your dreams. The silent dream killer may always be there, but it doesn't have to win. You do. Section 6. Breaking free. Your first step. The journey of 1,000 miles begins with a single step. What's one small step you can take today to move closer to your goals? It doesn't have to be something huge. Maybe it's reading a book, learning a new skill, or reaching out to someone for advice. Taking that first step is often the hardest part, but once you do, you'll build momentum and find the courage to keep going. Section 7. Embracing the journey. Change is not always easy. There will be challenges, setbacks, and moments of doubt, but that's okay. It's all part of the journey. Remember why you started in the first place. Celebrate your progress, no matter how small, and never be afraid to ask for help along the way. The journey is just as important as the destination, so embrace the ups and downs, learn from your mistakes, and enjoy the ride. Section 8. Finding your cheer squad. Surround yourself with people who believe in you, who support your dreams, and who will encourage you to keep going when things get tough. These are the people who will lift you up, challenge you to grow, and celebrate your victories alongside you. Your cheer squad can be anyone, family, friends, mentors, or even online communities. Find your people and lean on them for support. Section 9. Your future starts now. You have the power to shape your own future. It starts with the choices you make today, the actions you take, and the mindset you embrace. Don't wait for the perfect moment. Don't let fear hold you back. Start creating the life you want right now. The future is not something that happens to you, it's something you create. So go out there and make it happen.